What happens when life doesn't unfold as planned? And how can we turn those moments into stepping stones, not stumbling blocks? Have you ever stood on the crossroad of unmet expectations, feeling stuck, confused, or defeated? Maybe it was a goal that slipped through your fingers, or a simple daily target that made you questioning your worth and values. Well, I have, and I'm here to share what I've been through. Before I continue, I would like to introduce a phenomenon. In psychology, there's a concept called learned helplessness. It's when repeated failure teaches us effort doesn't matter. Psychologist Martin Seligman showed us with dogs exposed to unavoidable shocks. Later, even when the escape was possible, they did not try, believing they had no control. Humans do too. After setbacks like failing despite studying or being rejected, we may believe nothing can change. We shrink, avoid challenges, and settle. We stop experimenting, stop risking, and tell ourselves trying is pointless. We lose drive because we learned nothing can change. I faced this in my academic journey. My grades lingered on the average range for years. But at the end of one school year, I surprised myself with unexpectedly high score and prizes. Buoyed by that success, I set a high standard for the first term of the next year. So, when I felt short, it felt like that triumph was a mirage. I began procrastinating, convinced that no matter how hard I worked, I couldn't match my previous success. I remember staring at my report cards thinking, all those good grades last year, all my hopes for this term, was it all just a dream? My parents talked with me, but in the end, I had to sort it out myself. I sank into self-doubt. Another experience I would like to share is that I have been organizing my social media account for 2 years now on RedNote, mainly posting drawings, and I gained many followers. It started by me posting a simple daily drawing of mine and with no additional edits. Quickly, it gained 6,000 likes and saved, which is a very significant amount of data for me at 2 years ago. Surprised, I kept on posting. It worked, until it didn't. By posting the same style, I limited my audience into people only interested in that niche. Data showed a steep decline. Watching numbers fall felt like proof nothing I did mattered. Though unrelated, these two cycles happened the same year, and one bled into the other project. But here's the turning point. Going back to the concept, learned helplessness isn't permanent. Just as it's learned, it can be unlearned. By noticing that mindset, we can take small steps to regain control. A small step could be like asking a question, trying a new risk, or trying a new approach. We tell ourselves that we can move away from helplessness and reminds us that we can shape our outcomes. So, in summer, I went to cram classes to improve my grades and mainly preparing for tests. It was tiring, but gratifying. Practice tests gives me feedback I could act on, and I met friends with the same goals. We worked together. And for my social media account, I tried new creations. It worked. I gained more followers in 1 month than half of the previous year. Step by step, momentum turned. I varied formats, colors, topics, and listened. So, here's the truth. Unmet expectations clear space for what you didn't really know you needed. We're taught to fear falling short, but maybe courage asks, what if this disappointment is leading us to something truer? Failure can be preparation. Failure can be feedback. Delay can be preparation. So, next time when your plans crumble, though I hope you won't, don't rush to rebuild the same structure. Sift through the rumble for a plan waiting to grow. Your chapters might begin where expectations end. Just take a breath and think things through. It will work out.